The sound woke me up before sunrise. Metal biting into dirt, engines humming, voices that didn't belong on my land. I looked out the window and froze. An excavator was already tearing a long trench straight across my backyard. Orange vests, clipboards, HOA logos on the trucks. No knock, no notice, just destruction. I ran outside barefoot, heart pounding. "What are you doing on my property?" I shouted. The HOA project manager barely glanced at me. "Utility upgrade, community improvement." "It's approved." "Approved by who?" "Certainly not by me." That trench cut through the oldest part of my yard, where the ground always stayed damp after rain. I told them to stop. They told me to call the HOA office. I did. Straight to voicemail. The workers kept digging. Here's the thing about HOA Karens: they thrive on paperwork, but they assume homeowners don't understand it. That assumption was their first mistake. I didn't scream. I didn't threaten. I watched. I took photos, measurements, soil samples. Every muddy footprint they left behind felt like a clue. That night, instead of sleeping, I read county land use codes, environmental overlays, old survey maps. Then I found it 3 lines buried deep in municipal records. My property sat on a low-elevation drainage corridor, not officially labeled yet, but legally protected if certain conditions were met, and thanks to the HOA trench, those conditions now existed. The next morning, I planted trees, native species, fast-rooting, wetland-friendly. I installed erosion barriers and placed small, innocent-looking signs. Habitat restoration in progress. The HOA noticed immediately. They sent violation letters, fines, threats. One board member even showed up, arms crossed, calling my yard an eyesore. I smiled and handed her a folder. Inside were photos of their trench, timestamps, soil reports, and a request I'd already filed with the county. An environmental assessment triggered by unauthorized excavation. The mood changed fast. Inspectors arrived within days. They tested the soil, measured water retention, reviewed aerial imagery. Then they used a word the HOA never expected to hear: protected. The trench had altered natural drainage. My planning stabilized it, legally. The area now qualified as a protected microwetland. Any further disturbance would carry fines so large they'd hit every homeowner's dues. The HOA went silent. No more letters, no more threats, just a revised community memo blaming a clerical misunderstanding. The utilities were rerouted around my property at triple the cost. The board president resigned 2 months later. Now my backyard is quiet again. Birds nest in the trees, the ground hums with life, and the trench is still there, filled with roots, water, and a lesson the HOA learned the hard way. Some lines aren't just crossed, they're remembered.